year after high school, I got into a really deep depression. My father was an addict. I'd see like our neighbors taking our furniture, and the house is kind of like half empty. And it's because he sold it for drugs. Everything that my mom was going through with mental health issues. And being immigrant parents, they did the best they could under their circumstances, but the best they could sometimes wasn't good enough. I had a roof over my head, but I don't feel like I had a home. I wanted to do addictions counseling. I started to search schools, and Stenberg was one of the first things to pop up, and all pretty much aligned because it touched on two things. It touched on mental health, and it also touched on people with developmental disabilities. Within Stenberg, I found a little family. We all came together, and in times where it was super hard and when you felt like you couldn't do it, we pushed each other to do it. And so that encouraged me to continue, even through hardship. I always knew that I was attracted to women. I had gone into this lesbian bar by accident, and it kind of just was like, wow, you're totally 100% a lesbian. And after that realization, there was just a lot of anxiety on how am I going to tell the people around me. There was something about the group of people at Stenberg where I felt like I would be accepted no matter what. I became my true self. And from there, I think I grew so much. I was hired right off practicum with Semi-Amo Society. I help individuals with developmental disabilities gain employment. People with developmental disabilities have this sense of youth. They have this sense of innocence, they have this sense of honesty that is so pure, and there was something about that that really attracted me to that field. I have a really soft spot for people who need help and can't get it. I have a really good job, and I live with my partner. The house feels like I belong there. Home to me isn't necessarily a physical space, it might be like a state of being, and I think that with finding yourself more and finding self-worth and self-love, I'm in a place now where I can be at home, because if I'm good and solid within myself, I can feel at home anywhere. Stenberg College opened the door for me to learn about myself, the things that I couldn't in my adolescent years. It was just 1 year of my life, but that 1 year of my life paved the pathway for the rest of my life. I changed me.